Okay, so the results of the 2022 Crunchyroll Anime Awards are out and holy shit, like bruh, how did this even happen? I have never raged on this channel but my god, come on. Okay, let's calm down a bit. A few days ago I made a video predicting the results of the Anime Awards and I was fairly confident about my predictions. But looks like I forgot just how absurd these awards can be because my predictions were off by a big margin. In fact, there were some things I mentioned in that video which I said shouldn't happen. And they did happen. What's up guys, Nee here, and today I want to talk about the results of the 2022 Crunchyroll Anime Awards. Now like I said before, I already made a video on it a few days ago predicting the results and I already talked about the nominees in that video. So here in this video I will only be talking about the results. Now the results of a lot of these categories are understandable, but many of them are just
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
Firstly, we have Best Boy, and Bojji from Osama Ranking won this category. I agree with this result, in fact I'm happy about it. He is the best boy of 2022. Just watch Osama Ranking if you have any doubts about that. You go little rockstar. But then we have Best Girl and Kugisagi Nobara won. What? Like, how the hell did she defeat Komi or Lena or literally any other girls on this list? She is popular, yes, but okay, I believe that answers my question as to why she won. But she is in no universe the best girl of 2021. She had one or two good moments here and there, yes, but that doesn't compare to what the rest of these girls were doing in their shows. I would have literally preferred any of these girls winning rather than Nobara, even her. And I don't even know her. Next up we have Best Animation, and this category was won by Demon Slayer. The animation of Demon Slayer is fabulous, we can all agree on that, right? Anyone wants to contradict it? No? Good. But I seriously think that this category should have been won by either Mushoku Tensei or Wonder Egg. Demon Slayer won this category based on popularity more than it did on only quality. That doesn't mean that Demon Slayer had bad animation, but it just means that there were other shows which were more deserving of this award but didn't win because they were way less popular compared to this hyper popular show. And we will be seeing this winning based on hyper popularity trend follow in a lot of these categories. The best opening category is won by Attack on Titan. Okay, I expected this. I was in fact rooting for either the Attack on Titan opening or the Beastars opening to win this one. So I'm satisfied with this result. But then comes Best Ending, and which is again won by Demon Slayer. Not a bad ending by any measure, but was it really better than the Beastars ending, the Attack on Titan ending, the Shadow House ending? Once again, this show won based on popularity rather than actual quality. Doesn't mean the quality is bad, it just means that there were other shows which had a slight edge on it, but were way less popular. Next up we have Best Score, and this category is won by, surprise surprise, Demon Slayer. Oh god. Is there literally no category where Demon Slayer was nominated but didn't win? Okay, the OSTs of Demon Slayers are good, but how did it beat the OSTs of 86? How did Sabono lose? I am extra furious about this category because this was literally the only category where 86 had a chance of winning an award. But it didn't. So 86 will be leaving these awards without winning anything. And that's a shame because 86 is definitely one of the highlight animes of 2021. Next up we have Best Director, and it's won by Demon Slayer. Nah, I'm just kidding. Odd Taxi won this one and I'm really happy about it. It fully deserved it. Nothing to complain about here. And all the other shows which were nominated were really brilliant as well and would have been well deserving if they did win. But here's the catch. Demon Slayer wasn't nominated for this category, and I wonder what the result would have been if it was nominated. Would Odd Taxi have still won? Comment down below what you think. Best Character Design is won by Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy.
Literally any other anime in this category would have been a better choice of a winner than Jujutsu Kaisen. Jujutsu Kaisen doesn't have bad character designs by any standard, but these shows had character designs which were way more unique, way more compelling, and way more better looking. It didn't deserve it. I'm sorry. Now, before moving on, I want to make myself clear once again. I don't hate Jujutsu Kaisen and I don't hate Demon Slayer. Both are incredible shows which I watched and enjoyed a lot. But I do hate the fact that they are winning a lot of these categories based on the sheer size of their fan bases. Next up we have Best Protagonist, and it is won by Odokawa from Odd Taxi, which is understandable, I guess. I personally would have really preferred if Eren won this one, not only because he would have deserved it, but also because while Eren didn't win Best Protagonist, he won Best Antagonist. I'm sorry, are these awards trolling me? Like, is this all just a big prank by Crunchyroll? I mean, yeah, I do agree that Eren deserves to win Best Antagonist, but it would have been way slicker if he won Best Antagonist along with Best Protagonist. That would have been historic. We really missed out a once in a 1,000-year chance here. Moving on, we have Best Fight Scene, and it is won by Yuji and Aoi versus Hanami. This one's well deserved. That fight scene is insanely good. The choreography, the animation, everything about that fight scene is just brilliant. I have nothing to complain about here. Deserved the win, got the win. Let's move on. Next up we have Best Romance, and which is won by Horimiya. I saw it coming. I knew it would either come down to Horimiya and or Fruits Basket. So nothing much to add here. Let's move on once again. Best Drama is won by To Your Eternity. Also expected, but I wonder who came second because this category had some of the most well-deserved nominees of any other category. Like, the selection list was really good. All of these deserve to win this. I wouldn't have complained if any of these won. Really good selections. Good work, Crunchyroll. Moving on, we have Best Action, and it is won by Jujutsu Kaisen. Can't complain. One of the best new action shonens. It is definitely one of the 15 big threes of the modern times. The only sad thing about this category is that with this category out of the way, it looks like Vivy will also be joining 86 in the list of animes which will be leaving these anime awards without getting a single W. But trust me, these two aren't even the spotlight of this L-Takers list, because next up we have Best Fantasy, and it is won by Slime. What? How? Why? How the hell did Slime beat the grandfather of all isekais? Like, come on. People had a meltdown when Mushoku Tensei wasn't nominated for Anime of the Year, but then how did it not even win the Best Fantasy category? There is something really suspicious going on here, my man. I will say this out loud, Slime is not a bad show, but it is not even close to what Mushoku Tensei is. Mushoku Tensei is exponentially better than Slime. It actually makes me kinda suspicious if there is some dirty work going on in the background. I don't want to accuse anyone of playing favorites, but Crunchyroll, you kinda sus. Next up we have Best Comedy, and it's won by Komi-san. I expected this to happen, nothing to comment here, let's move on. Best Movie, Demon Slayer. I knew that it would either come down to Evangelion or Demon Slayer, and it looks like Demon Slayer takes the win here. This movie is historic and is genuinely a really good movie, so I can't complain about it much. Understandable, have a nice day ahead. Best Voice Acting Performance Japanese, and it is won by Eren Yeager. I would have preferred if Gary won this one because I truly believe that she had more dialogue than Eren in part 1 at least. And if we are going to nominate multiple characters from the same show for this category, I believe the voice actor of Grisha deserved to be on this list. He only had a few lines in the entirety of the final season, but my god, when he delivered them powerfully. And that brings us to the big one, Anime of the Year. And it is won by, of course, Attack on Titan. Fully deserved. I don't think anyone would complain about this. Okay, now that I'm done with these categories, I want to talk about the awards as a whole. Firstly, I'm not attacking Crunchyroll in this video. I am attacking the results of these awards particularly, specifically. And I know that Crunchyroll's role pretty much ends by the time they make the nominations list, and I will say this. The nominations in most of these categories were pretty solid. But after that, of course, the voting is open for the audience, and that really creates very unfair outcomes because Demon Slayer alone won about 4 of these categories and Jujutsu Kaisen won about 3. And that's not including the multiple dub categories in these awards that they won. Now, both of these shows honestly deserve to win some of these categories, but they didn't deserve to win some of them also. This winning based on popularity trend also came into play in the Best Fantasy category because Mushoku Tensei not winning Best Fantasy is a literal disaster. These 3 shows are the shows which were nominated in multiple categories and which I personally think deserve to win at least one of them. But sadly, they didn't win anything. And they didn't lose to some show because they were astronomically better than them in quality, they simply lost because they weren't popular enough. We can clearly see that these awards still have some flaw in their winner selection methods. I don't think it's Crunchyroll's fault though, and I don't really think they can do something to fix this problem either. If you guys have any suggestions as to how they can make these awards better, write them down in the comment section down below. But I believe that's enough for this video. If you like this video, be sure to like and share this video with your friends. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Comment your opinions in the comment section down below. Follow me on Twitter, link in the description below. Check out these other great videos on my channel, and I'll see you guys next time.